I'm Scott Simpson. I'm one of the founders and chief executive of IndiNature. We research and develop bio-based construction materials. One of our first subsidiaries is this factory behind us where we make natural fibre construction insulation. The idea for IndiNature started maybe back in about 2012. I was doing a postgrad in sustainable architecture, mostly looking at how to improve the living environment for social housing. And when I was there, I learned there was massive, terrible impacts the construction industry was creating around the world on the environment and the climate and waste. And then I got interested in natural materials and found they were a really good solution. And then beyond that, we saw there was a gap in the market, particularly in the UK. From there, we incorporated IndiNature. What's unique about the products that we make, the natural fibre insulation bats, is that they sequester huge amounts of carbon, whereas competitors produce carbon, we actually have a net negative carbon product. So we're pulling more carbon out of the atmosphere than was needed to make the product. So we store carbon in our products, and that gets stored in buildings. So we use UK crops, UK raw materials from farmers. And another way we help is it's a clean tech site. We use a very small amount of energy, about 1/8 of the energy our competitors use here in the factory. It was quite a struggle moving from R&D grant to R&D grant. And then when we won the competition with Edge, that was a really good kickstart for us because it gave us a lot of credibility and helped unlock further funding because we get through a lot of due diligence, really good due diligence, and they kicked the tires of our business plan, helped refine the business plan, and that gave confidence to future investors, which really, really helped us. Scotland's been a really helpful place to set up a business like us, a startup that's needed a lot of capex from a pre-revenue stage, a high-risk business. So beginning with the Climate Kick program at the Edinburgh Centre for Carbon Innovation, really helped develop our business model and gave us a bit of funding. And from there, to set up this facility behind us, we've unlocked funding from South of Scotland Enterprise to help kit out the building, and Zero Waste Scotland have contributed money to help fund the machines as part of the circular economy business that we have. And lastly, the Scottish National Investment Bank have contributed equity on a large scale, and that's really got us up and running with the rest of the machines and the OPEX we need to scale to this stage and grow further. The future for IndiNature is, first of all, to prove out revenue this year, get this line up and running, enter the market, gain that traction as fast as possible. Number one thing. But in the background, we also see opportunities in global markets, and we're scoping those out because the natural fibre market, the natural building construction products market is growing globally, and we feel we're at the leading edge of that.